12th edition of the African Games held in Morocco this year saw a milestone for the competition as it attracted the participation of more than 6,000 athletes competing in 26 sports disciplines, 17 of which were qualifiers for the Olympic Games in Tokyo next year. CGTN's Mohamed Abubakar has more.
Following the withdrawal of Equatorial Guinea, Morocco was announced as the new host of the 12th edition of the African Games, barely 9 months to the actual date of the competition. Morocco had just come from a disappointing summer where both football club side Wydad Casablanca and the national team failed in their hunt for continental glory. Having adequate sporting facilities and resources, Morocco never shied from the responsibility, and this was a chance for them to show Africa and the world that they are truly a sporting nation.
I think the country has done well in hosting this competition. This is a good, big competition, not easy to organize, and I guess we have experience in hosting such big competitions.
The African Union and Association of National Olympic Committees of Africa have taken ownership of this competition, and there has been a need to raise the profile of the Games so as to attract the best around the continent to come and compete.
The will is there, so now it's upon the management of the sport to ensure that they keep the standards high enough to attract the best, because athletes are happy to compete in Africa. But then all the time they compete in Africa, they always leave with a bitter taste in their mouth. But then this time I think it's different. So certainly this is something to look forward to in future events.
The African Games of today is not like the ones in the past. The competition has evolved. For instance, this year, we had more than 25 disciplines at the Games, and 17 of those were qualifiers for the Olympics in Tokyo next year. So athletes come here not only to win African titles, but also to play for an Olympic ticket. So if we carry on like this in the future, make the competition to become more about qualifiers for Olympics, countries will always be sending their top athletes for these games.
Another key element to raising the profile of the African Games is to connect with the fans and have sports enthusiasts across the continent filling the venues every 4 years.
We have the champs, we have the facilities, we have the money, we have everything. We should do much better. But it's missing one thing, as I said before, is the communication. We have to communicate with the people to come to support our games, because these games is opportunity for all Africans to be together.
Egypt emerged overall winners by a landslide, gathering a total of 273 medals, with Nigeria, South Africa, Algeria and hosts Morocco completing the top 5 in the medal standings.
After the disappointment of Moroccan club Wydad Casablanca in the finals of the CAF Champions League and the poor performance of the Moroccan national team at the 2019 African Cup of Nations, Morocco will still look back at 2019 and be proud after successfully organizing the 12th edition of the African Games. Mohamed Abubakar for CGTN, Rabat, Morocco.